Near mint condition, the home of collected editions.
That cover's so awesome.
That, as they say, is that. Marvel Comics, let's go ahead and get started. How's it going, all you mentees? Uncanny Omar here from Near Mint Condition, the home of collected editions. And join me today as I get to break the news on one brand new Marvel Omnibus coming out in September of 2024. Join me. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the fine folks at Marvel for sending us advance notice of this omnibus. So this is the channel where you get your exclusive breaking news in the world of the Marvel Collected Edition. And we've been doing this for quite a number of years. And for quite a number of years, there have been so many books that I've gotten to announce that have made so many of you happy. Some from my own personal list too that I just can't help but get excited about. But a lot from people that through the years I've seen, no matter what it is, whether it's Jason Aaron's Thor Omnibus, whether it's Ultimate Spider-Man, whether it's a reprint of a book that hasn't shown up in the last 10 years and it's coming out, I just get to break the news on so many joyful things. It never ceases to amaze me how much of a part I get to play in this. As small as it is, but I get to break the news to you wonderful folks. So this is another one that I think will mean so much to people. It's one that I've seen asked over and over, especially in the last, my gosh, 3 years about this character. Why there's so many, like, other characters that get love, but this character for some reason doesn't. And I just be patient. And now we've had some omnis with this particular character. But they're different eras, and I think this one means a lot. Now, what's really interesting about this omnibus is that they could have gone 3 different routes. Because we already have the cosmic side of things, but we got 3 left to cover. We have the classic, the 90s, and the modern. So this time around, they decided to go with my personal favorite. It is my absolute honor to get to announce my most wanted Marvel Omnibus, and a lot of you alls too. Ghost Rider Danny Ketch Omnibus, coming out in September of 2024. I know a lot of you are saying finally, as I did too when I got the email. Let's take a look at your standard edition cover. And the standard edition cover is supplied by Mark Teixeira, who was one of the artists on this particular run, and probably the one that most people think of when they think of this 90s Ghost Rider, this Howard Mackie, Danny Ketch era of Ghost Rider. So let's go ahead and talk about what's collected in here. And smash that like button, because I forgot to say that at the beginning. Smash it! Share the video! Keep away from the well, no, you can watch comments now. But let's talk about the content. Collected in here is Ghost Rider 1 through 24, Spider-Man 6 and 7, Mark Spector Moon Knight 25, Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme 28, Punisher War Journal 29 through 30, Ghost Rider Wolverine Punisher Hearts of Darkness, the one-shot material from Marvel Comics presents 64 to 71, 90 to 118, and the Marvel Holiday Special number 1. So this is the Howard Mackie era of Ghost Rider, but there's a lot of other creators that help out through here. A lot of different artists that have gotten the privilege to draw this character. I love his design. So before we talk about this era, let's go ahead and take a look at the direct market cover. And this direct market cover is supplied by Mark Teixeira as well. But this time around featuring the original Ghost Rider versus the new Spirit of Vengeance. So you have Johnny Blaze versus Danny Ketch. And I don't know, it's just something about that motorcycle that just speaks, this is Ghost Rider. Like, I think even though Johnny Blaze was first, and now we have Robbie Reyes, I think when most people think of Ghost Rider, they think of that motorcycle, the fire wheels, and oh, man, yeah, this era is so fun. It's the 90s, and it's so cool to see it finally collected in an omnibus. We've had an epic collection of it, and I think in the past we've had the Ghost Rider Classics, but now it's coming in an oversized format. So you don't need to have read anything before this book to enjoy the stories. It is a fresh start. It's a new host for the Spirit of Vengeance, as Danny Ketch gets to find out exactly what kind of powers he has, and you go through each issue with him while he figures out who he is. We have, of course, the return of Johnny Blaze, who kind of wants to put him to rest, but also ends up mentoring him too, which makes for an amazing team up. But you have the introduction of Deathwatch, you have Blackout as some of the newer characters that show up through this page, or through the pages in here. But you also have, of course, other Marvel characters like Nightmare, Mephisto, Hobgoblin, Zodiac, and then, of course, newer villains like I mentioned, Blackout and Deathwatch and Snowblind. That was the other character. You have the story from Marvel Comics Presents in here with not just Wolverine, but also the team up with Cable and the Punisher with the Heart of Darkness story in here. So Howard Mackie, Javier Saltares are the ones that started it. Mark Teixeira ended up taking over the book. And you also have artwork in here from Larry Stroman and Ron Wagner, just to name a few of the creators that worked on this particular omnibus. But it is finally coming out in September. Those are your two covers. In the comments section, let me know which cover you're going to pick up, what you thought about this run, and what other Ghost Rider omnibus you would like to see collected. We've got the Cosmic, we've got Jason Aaron, we've got 2099. So there's a total of like 5 different ways they could have approached this. And now we have Danny Ketch. Would you like to see the Johnny Blaze era collected? Would you like to see some of the Robbie Reyes stuff collected in omnibus format? Or a continuation? Or I guess, and a continuation of this omnibus. Don't forget to pre-order the book as soon as it's available for pre-order. And that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button on the way out. What else can I say? Make mine Marvel.